Now, for the third time, I had a chance to watch the musical Les Miserables, and this time is in Shanghai for its 40th anniversary world tour. It's like a warm hug from across the ocean this winter, and it reminds me of the lovely days in London, and this time it seems that the audiences from all across China are flying to Shanghai to celebrate this special moment. So altogether 65 performances from November the 4th to December the 28th. One performance more than the original schedule because one performance in November had to cancel in midway due to technical problems, and so that the show would be added for those audiences. Traffic, viral on social media, and souvenir market are the three keywords for me. I didn't expect a traffic jam that evening, and for 50 minutes I was stuck in the traffic, stuck in a taxi, and I finally had to drop off the taxi in the middle of the road and grabbed a shared bike, lucky they found one, and paddled for 50 minutes to rush to the theater, while it usually just take 15 minutes from my home to the theater by car. Luckily, I arrived 10 minutes earlier than before the show, but I didn't have the chance to watch the cast award for that performance in advance, and I didn't have the chance to get free gifts from the theater. Anyway, the focus is on the show. All seats were full, and I followed most of the parts, and especially the parts for Jean Valjean and Javert, and of course the Nadia and Apollonie. And I could tell people around me also enjoyed the moments. Star, Bring Him Home, and On My Own are my favorite parts, and I was especially impressed by Apollonie. Well, to be honest, I have to adapt to the style of Fenty and Cosette. I had to admit that I didn't quite get their style, and for their parts I felt being dragged out from the musical, which made me a little bit discomfortable. But for most of the show I enjoyed the stage and forgot about everything in my work and family chores. At the interval I went to the lobby, and there was already a line to buy teddy bear Jean Valjean and Javert, and I chose Javert. That would cost me 149 RMB, and when the show was over we walked out of the theater. Everybody smelled the lovely egg pancake with green onions. I didn't buy it, but many people took a bite. Then I checked the social media and found people shared the similar feeling with me about the performers, and some have watched the musical many times to cover all the casts. One of the few performers that stood full duty since November was Jimmy, who played the role of Shabbat, and the lovely fans made special Chinese flags as gifts to Jimmy, and Jimmy even posted on his Instagram, and people found that picture was even taken during the performance when Jimmy was just off the stage. And some fans would come to the Shanghai Grand Theatre to welcome the actors and actresses go to work and off work, and their chit-chat are very warm and nice. And some happened to meet some of the performers on the street in downtown Shanghai and even in Disneyland. So the cast is all around Shanghai now, and the vibe is just so nice. So love the moment, and I would like to say happy